name is Sharmise Morency, and I am having a hysterectomy. And I just wanted to do a short video because my procedure's next week, and I bought a couple things based off of the recommendation of 2 TikTok videos my best friend sent me. Just to give a quick little backstory, I've been having abnormal uterine bleeding since October 27th, and I've had multiple ER visits and gynecologist visits to kind of figure out what's wrong. And it ended up being a fibroid. And the fibroid is pushing into my uterine wall, and a hysteroscopy is not going to suffice because the way they get out the fibroid, they kind of like shave it, and they would potentially end up shaving my uterus anyway. So we're gonna move forward with a hysterectomy. I have 2 wonderful sons. One is 1-year-old and one is 8 years old. So we were already done having kids, and I just want to be in a better and more healthy place. Due to all of the abnormal uterine bleeding and how long it kind of spanned, my blood count got really low, and I was reaching a point where I was kind of scared. You know, I was really lightheaded and dizzy and kind of like losing way too much blood. I thought I was gonna have to fly my twin sister out here for a blood transfusion. I was really close to reaching that point. So although I am a little scared, I am very excited to heal and get to a healthier state. Right now, I am on blood blockers to prevent me from bleeding out too much, and my procedure's next week. So I want to share a couple products based off of TikTok recommendations, which I will share below, and just kind of talk about it. 3 things that were recommended that I already had are maxi pads. I'm gonna use these. These are the super big ones in lieu of paper panties. Love me a good paper panty, but I wanted to use what I have because I had bought 2 big things of maxi pads, so I figured I may as well use them. Another thing that was recommended is just a basic belly band to kind of hold your abdomen together. Mine is actually like 3 parts, but since I already had it, I figured because I had a C-section with my second son, this will be coming in handy. The third thing is, I guess you would call them hysterectomy panties, but I had a C-section, like I mentioned, so I bought like the high-waisted panties, and they're not too tight. They're actually pretty perfect as far as just making you feel secure, and kind of not sucked in, but like secure. So those are the 3 things that I already had that I did not purchase. The first thing that was recommended was an antibacterial wash, which I'll be using the days before my procedure. And the second thing that was recommended is gas X. From what I understand, they fill your uterus up with gas as they're making the cuts, and the gas has to come out. And it can be pretty painful from what a lot of people mention. So this just kind of not mitigates, but potentially eases it, I guess. Another thing that people have mentioned is a fan. The girls are saying as soon as your uterus comes out, baby, it gets a little hot. This is cute. It comes with a USB charger. And then I'm going to assume this is like a cord to wear it around your neck, but I don't know. Oh, I see how it goes on the sides. But it's like super cute. Very cute. And I think I'm going to like it. I'm not a fan girl. Like, I've never been that girl that gets so hot I need to have a fan, like the neck fans and stuff, but you never know. Another thing that was recommended is these bath sponges. I definitely feel like they could come in handy in the days immediately after my procedure. Not to say I'm not gonna fully immerse myself in a body of water. It really just depends. But if I have moments where I need to clean myself up, I think this will definitely come in handy. This is a hysterectomy pillow, and she's cute. She's cute. So essentially the pillow goes here, and because I tried it on the other way and I was like, where is the pocket? Because it has a cute little pocket. So this is the pillow, and the pillow has a little pocket. You can put your phone and your medication and things like that. Yeah. And then the last thing that was recommended, I can hear my baby crying. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear him. The last thing that was recommended is a heating pad. So I got the exact one I believe that I saw was recommended. I feel like it could be good for like shoulder, back, neck, lower back, or you could also put it, on top. But she's super cute. I've heard, or it was mentioned that there could be like shoulder pain. So I guess we'll see. But if I need it, I will have it. So those are the recommended items. I don't know. Have you ever considered that like it's easier to talk to strangers than it is like the people in your life? I feel like my husband was saying the term hister sisters. And I was like, I wonder how many like hister sisters I have out there, like people that are also preparing to have a hysterectomy because they've had a similar issue to me. So my hope is that, the more you know, sharing information with other people. My prayer is that I can help one person, if not more. My procedure's next Thursday, so my plan is to potentially just do a little update and say what I used and how things went and how everything's going. As of right now, I'm having my uterus and my cervix removed, and I'm keeping my ovaries. So lucky me. And if all goes well, when all goes well, I will be in a place of healing. They say 2 to 4 weeks, but my husband said let's plan 4 to 6 weeks just to be safe. So I have my family coming to town to help, and my husband's going to be around to help, and I'm just really excited about the process of getting into a good, healthy physical and mental space because the blood loss and like the uncertainty of things took a toll on me. But all is well, and things will be better. The last thing I want to share is that, as I prepare for the largest surgery of my life, because everything up until this point, has been really quick. When I had my C-section, I said a scripture to myself, and that was Jeremiah 29:11. And this is the same scripture that I plan to carry with me into this procedure. I know the plans that God has for me, and he's already written out my future, so I'm just gonna ride with that, honey. I'm gonna stick beside it. I just wanted to share, and hopefully I'll be able to be in a really good space to do a update video soon. If not 2 weeks, probably 4 to 6 weeks. So you all take care and talk soon.